Go to the nearest mirror for just 10 seconds. Now, gently place 2 fingers underneath your cheekbone and lift upwards slightly. Look closely at your reflection. Do you notice how your face instantly appears younger? Your cheeks look fuller and your jawline seems sharper? Here's the surprising part. Those changes aren't an illusion. They're showing you what your facial muscles are still capable of supporting. The real problem isn't that your skin has forgotten how to stay firm. It's that the muscles underneath have gradually stopped doing their job. For decades, most people have been told that sagging skin is simply an unavoidable part of aging. So they spend hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on creams, serums, injections, and cosmetic procedures. But what if one of the biggest missing pieces has been hiding underneath your skin this entire time? Your face contains more than 40 muscles. Together, they act like the framework holding your skin in place. Just like the muscles in your arms or legs, they respond to regular use. When certain facial muscles become weaker with age or are used less effectively, the tissues they support can gradually lose firmness. While facial exercises aren't a replacement for medical treatments and won't reverse every sign of aging, some research suggests they may improve muscle tone and contribute to a fuller, healthier appearance when practiced consistently. One woman in her late 60s came to a facial therapist feeling frustrated. She had already spent years trying expensive skincare products. Nothing seemed to change the way her cheeks looked. Instead of recommending another cream, the therapist suggested something completely different. A simple daily facial exercise routine that took less than 10 minutes. After sticking with it for several weeks, she noticed subtle but encouraging changes. Today, I'll walk you through 6 facial exercises, starting with number 6 and building toward the one that may have the greatest impact on creating the appearance of a naturally lifted face. But stay with me until the very end because the number 1 exercise is the one most people perform incorrectly, and one small adjustment makes all the difference. Before we begin, let me know in the comments 2 things. How old are you and where do you notice sagging the most? Is it your cheeks, your jawline, your neck, or around your eyes? I enjoy reading your experiences, and your comments help others realize they're not alone. Now let's begin with exercise number 6. Number 6, the lip support lift. When people think about facial aging, they usually focus on wrinkles around the eyes or loose skin under the chin. But one of the earliest places that begins to lose definition is actually the area around your mouth. The circular muscle surrounding your lips, known as the orbicularis oris, helps control nearly every movement your mouth makes. Every smile, every conversation, every sip through a straw depends on this muscle. Over time, changes in muscle tone and skin elasticity can contribute to thinner-looking lips, softer mouth corners, and the appearance of fine lines around the mouth. Here's a simple exercise designed to engage those muscles. Close your lips gently without clenching your teeth. Imagine you're holding a small piece of paper between your lips. Now, while keeping your lips closed, slowly try to smile as wide as possible. You should begin to feel the muscles around your mouth becoming active. Hold that position for about 8 seconds. Then slowly relax. Repeat this movement 15 times. The goal isn't to squeeze as hard as possible. Instead, focus on controlled movement and steady muscle engagement. One of the biggest mistakes people make is tightening their forehead or squinting their eyes while doing this exercise. Try to isolate only the muscles around your mouth. Some small clinical studies have explored facial muscle training and found improvements in muscle tone and perceived facial fullness after several weeks of consistent practice. Although results vary from person to person, many participants reported that the area around the mouth appeared firmer over time. Consistency matters much more than intensity. Practicing this exercise once in the morning and again before bed may help you build better awareness and control of these muscles. You probably won't wake up next week looking 20 years younger, but after several weeks of daily practice, you may begin noticing subtle improvements that gradually add up. And now we're moving lower because the next exercise targets one of the first places that silently reveals our age. Number 5, the neck and chin tightener. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought your neck seems to age faster than the rest of your face, you're certainly not alone. The skin here is naturally thinner, and beneath it lies a broad sheet-like muscle called the platysma. This muscle stretches from the upper chest toward the jawline and plays an important role in the appearance of the lower face and neck. As we age, natural changes in muscle tone, collagen, and skin elasticity can contribute to a softer jawline and looser looking neck. Here's an exercise that focuses on gently activating this area. Sit comfortably with your shoulders relaxed. Slowly tilt your head upward until you're looking toward the ceiling. Now press your tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth. You should immediately notice a gentle tightening sensation beneath your chin. Hold for 10 seconds. Lower your head slowly. Repeat this movement 12 to 15 times. The tongue press is what makes this exercise different. Without it, many people only activate the larger surface muscles. Adding the tongue movement encourages deeper muscle engagement underneath the chin. Avoid throwing your head backward too quickly. Everything should remain slow and controlled. If you have neck pain or limited mobility, keep the movement small and stop if you experience discomfort. Many people report that this exercise becomes easier after just a few days as those muscles become more familiar with the movement. But here's something interesting. Even if your neck improves, your face can still appear tired if one specific area remains weak. And that's exactly where we're going next. Number 4, the eye area firming exercise. Have you ever noticed that when someone looks tired, it's often their eyes that give it away first? The skin around your eyes is among the thinnest anywhere on your body. Because it's so delicate, even small changes in the muscles beneath can make your eyes appear more tired, heavier, or less open than they once did. One of the key muscles in this area is called the orbicularis oculi. It wraps around each eye like a gentle ring, helping you blink, squint, and express emotion. As we age, this muscle can lose some strength and coordination, while the skin above naturally becomes less elastic. The result? Crow's feet become more noticeable. Upper eyelids may appear heavier. Under eye areas can lose some of their firmness. Now here's an exercise that focuses on activating this muscle without putting unnecessary stress on the delicate skin. Begin by placing your index fingers lightly at the outer corners of your eyes. Place your middle fingers near the inner corners beside the bridge of your nose. Don't pull the skin. Simply provide gentle support. Now keeping your forehead completely relaxed, slowly squint using only your lower eyelids. It may feel strange at first. You're not trying to close your eyes tightly. Instead, imagine gently lifting the muscles underneath your eyes upward. Hold that contraction for 5 seconds. Relax. Repeat 20 times. The biggest mistake people make is squeezing their entire face. If your forehead wrinkles or your cheeks tighten dramatically, you're using too many muscles. Focus only on the area surrounding the eyes. Many participants in facial exercise programs report that after several weeks, their eyes appear more awake and refreshed, not because wrinkles disappear overnight, but because improved muscle engagement can create a subtle lifting effect. Remember, gentle movements performed consistently are much more effective than aggressive squeezing. Think of this like physical therapy. Precision always beats force. Now, if you followed along so far, you've already activated muscles around your mouth, neck, and eyes. But none of those areas frame your face as dramatically as what's coming next. Because this next exercise targets one of the biggest reasons people believe they've suddenly lost their jawline. Number 3, the jawline sculptor. Ask almost anyone over 50 what bothers them most about facial aging, and you'll hear the same answer. My jawline just disappeared. It doesn't happen overnight. Over the years, changes in skin elasticity, facial fat distribution, bone structure, and muscle tone all contribute to a softer appearance along the lower face. While no exercise can completely stop these natural aging processes, strengthening the muscles around your jaw may help improve muscle tone and create a more defined appearance. Here's how to perform the exercise. Sit upright with your shoulders relaxed. Open your mouth comfortably, not as wide as possible, just enough to feel movement without strain. Now slowly move your lower jaw forward until your bottom teeth sit slightly in front of your upper teeth. You should feel the muscles beneath your jaw and along the sides of your face begin working. Hold for 8 to 10 seconds, then slowly return to the starting position. Repeat this 15 times. Everything should be slow. No jerking. No snapping your jaw forward. One common mistake is pushing too aggressively. More force doesn't produce better results. Controlled resistance is what activates the muscles safely. If you have a history of TMJ problems, jaw clicking, or pain, use a smaller range of motion and consult a healthcare professional if needed. You may notice your jaw muscles becoming tired after only a few repetitions. That's perfectly normal. Just like exercising your legs after a long break, these muscles aren't used to being challenged this way. Many people give up because they expect dramatic changes in a week. That's not how muscles work. The biggest improvements usually come from small, consistent efforts repeated day after day. And now we've reached the exercise I hinted at in the beginning. Ironically, it's one of the easiest movements you'll perform. Yet it's also the one almost everyone does incorrectly. Coming up next is the forehead exercise that can completely change how the upper half of your face looks when done the right way. Number 2, the forehead smoother. Most people think forehead lines are caused only by aging skin. But there's another piece of the puzzle that often gets overlooked. The large muscle covering your forehead, called the frontalis, is responsible for lifting your eyebrows and creating many of your facial expressions. Every time you're surprised, concentrating, or raising your eyebrows while talking, this muscle contracts. Over many years, those repeated movements, combined with natural changes in skin elasticity, can contribute to forehead lines and a heavier-looking brow. Here's the interesting part. Many people try to exercise this area by repeatedly raising their eyebrows. Unfortunately, that often creates even more creasing because the skin moves freely with every repetition. Instead, we're going to create resistance. That's what makes this exercise different. Place both palms flat across your forehead. Your fingertips should rest near your hairline while your palms cover most of your forehead. Now press gently, not hard enough to stretch the skin, just enough to provide resistance. Keeping your hands still, slowly try to raise your eyebrows. Your hand should stop the skin from moving very much while the muscle underneath does the work. Hold that position for about 8 seconds. Then slowly relax. Repeat 20 times. You'll probably notice something immediately. The effort comes from underneath your hands, not from wrinkling your forehead. That's exactly what you want. One of the biggest mistakes people make is lifting their hands along with their eyebrows. Don't let your hands move. They're there to provide resistance, not assistance. Another mistake is pressing too hard. You don't need to flatten your forehead. Gentle, even pressure is enough. Imagine you're trying to strengthen the muscle while keeping the skin as relaxed as possible. Several studies investigating facial exercise programs suggest that resistance-based movements may improve muscle engagement when practiced consistently over time. While results vary from person to person, many participants reported a healthier, more refreshed appearance after several weeks of regular practice. The key is patience. This isn't something you do once before an event. It's a habit, just like brushing your teeth. Just like going for a daily walk. 5 minutes today, 5 minutes tomorrow. Those small efforts accumulate. Now we've finally arrived at the exercise you've been waiting for. This is the movement many facial exercise enthusiasts consider the centerpiece of an entire routine. It targets the area that gives your face its youthful structure. The cheeks. When your cheeks appear higher and fuller, your entire face often looks more refreshed. Let's finish with the exercise that brings everything together. Number 1, the cheek lifter. If someone asked me which facial area has the greatest influence on how youthful your face appears, I'd say the cheeks without hesitation. Think about photographs of yourself from 20 years ago. Your cheeks likely sat a little higher. The middle of your face appeared fuller. Your smile naturally lifted everything around it. Over time, several completely normal changes happen. Skin loses elasticity. Fat pads shift. Muscles may lose tone. Together, these changes can make the cheeks appear lower, which also affects the jawline, the area around the mouth, and even the eyes. That's why this exercise is so valuable. Instead of focusing on one small wrinkle, it activates muscles that help support much of the middle face. Here's exactly how to do it. Open your mouth into a long, relaxed O shape. Now gently fold your upper lip over your upper teeth. Next, smile using your cheek muscles, not your lips. Place your fingertips lightly on the tops of your cheeks. You should actually feel the muscles lifting underneath your fingers. Now imagine pulling those cheek muscles upward toward your eyes. Hold that lift for 10 seconds. Slowly relax. Repeat 15 times. The first few times it may feel awkward. That's completely normal. Many people accidentally pull with their lips instead of lifting with their cheeks. If you don't feel movement beneath your fingertips, reset and try again. The cheeks should be doing the work. Not the mouth, not the jaw, just the cheeks. Facial exercise research has found that structured training programs may improve the appearance of cheek fullness in some participants after several weeks of consistent practice. Although everyone's results are different, this area often shows some of the most noticeable visual changes because the cheeks influence so many surrounding features. Remember, realistic expectations are important. These exercises won't stop aging. They won't replace healthy nutrition, good sleep, sun protection, or professional medical treatments when needed. But they may help improve muscle tone and contribute to a firmer, healthier looking appearance over time. So if you're serious about giving your face the best natural support possible, don't just watch this video. Choose one exercise. Practice it every day this week. Then add another next week. Small habits practiced consistently almost always beat big efforts performed once. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments which exercise you're going to start with today. And if you've already tried facial exercises before, I'd love to hear about your experience. It might encourage someone else who's just getting started. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-informed videos on healthy aging, natural wellness, and practical habits that can help you look and feel your best. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.